What up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip, coming at you with some more Eminem. We got Eminem Freestyle at the Wake Up Show. Now, I remember a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, when I was a kid, I think this might have been like one of the first clips I've seen because I was obviously a huge fan of Eminem. But I only got to see this after he blew up because the internet didn't exist back then. You know what I'm saying? So, like, these freestyles and mixtapes and stuff, they didn't start releasing until, oh, Jesus, when did this video come out? I don't know. Just get away from here. This was 9 years ago. I'm sure this came out way before that, probably like 13, when YouTube first started. Anyways, I remember hearing this and I was like, yo. And this is what helped put him on, along with handing over that CD to the intern, Infinite CD to the intern that worked at Interscope Records, and Dr. Dre got to hear it. But he got a lot of recognition from this freestyle here. I don't remember every single word exactly. I haven't heard it in a very long time. I'm not going to lie to you, so I'm going to try to catch what I can here and point it out. But I have heard it before. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a real channel. Do me a favor. Go through Eminem a like. Go subscribe. That is the most important part. I'm still fighting YouTube. I need as much help as I can get. If you could just hit subscribe, like, comment, that'd be amazing to me. Like I said, I want to help push these artists as much as I can and have a good time with you and fight the system, man. I'm trying to fight the system. Let's go. Fastest people, we're going for a ride. Eminem Freestyle at the Wake Up Show. Let's go. Now, some of the stuff he says, the video is probably going to get limited to no ads. I probably can't. You wouldn't be able to. You can't monetize Eminem's content in the first place, which is no big deal. But when they slap like a limited sticker on it, then it doesn't even get mentioned, which sucks because it could hurt any artist. But Eminem's already at the top, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I still want to see him do as good as he possibly can. Let's go. Talked a lot.
Give me hot, M.
Alright, yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright. Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg. Wake up with the 40. Mixed it with Alka-Seltzer and Formula 44D.
Now, at this time, Eminem had this particular sound. See how it's all multi-syllable connections? Everything connects. Not saying artists weren't doing it beforehand, but the cadence is what drew everybody in too. Plus the I can't think of the word right now. These punchlines that are shock value. That's what I was looking for. Shock value. The R word, Greg, beat him over the head with a wooden peg, fool with a 4-40.
Alright, yeah.
I can't curse, so I gotta mess up, of course.
Alright, thank you. Alright. Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the head with the peg. Go to bed with the keg. Wake up with the 40.
He said go to bed with the keg. Wake up with a 40, so a 40 ounce.
Mixed it with Alka-Seltzer and Formula 44D.
Mix it with Alka-Seltzer with Formula 4040.
Get an acetab, I strapped the whole sheet to my forehead. Waited till it absorbed in and fell to the floor dead. No more said, case closed in a discussion. We blowing up like spontaneous human combustion. Leaving you in the aftermath of Holocaust and traumas. Cross the bombers, we blowing up the house, killing your parents, coming back to get your foster mamas. And I'm as good at keeping the promises Nostradamus, cause I'm...
Oh, and that was slept on too. I'm as good as keeping the promises Nostradamus. Nostradamus, he bent the word slant rhyme right there. Nostradamus is also known for predicting the future. So I'm as good as keeping a promise as Nostradamus. He's known for predicting the future. He's even known for predicting Hitler.
You in the aftermath of Holocaust and traumas.
He said the aftermath of Holocaust and all the traumas. Ugh.
Cross the bombers, we blowing up the house, killing your parents, coming back to get your foster mamas. And I'm as good at keeping the promises Nostradamus, cause I ain't making no more threats. I'm doing drive-bys and tinted Corvettes on Vietnam war vets. I'm more...
Whoo! Shit, that line is... See how it all connects? Look at how smooth that is, but look at the shock and the value there too.
To get your foster mamas, and I'm as good at keeping the promises Nostradamus, cause I ain't making no more threats. I'm doing drive-bys and tinted Corvettes on Vietnam war vets. I'm more or less sick in the head, maybe more cause I smoked crack today, yesterday, and the day before. Saboteur, walk the block with a Labrador, strapping more corral for war than El Salvador. Foul style galore, verbal cow manure, coming together like an eyebrow and I'll be sure.
Coming together like an eyebrow, and I'll be sure. But you see how everything connected. This is what I'm trying to bring to your attention. And what you hear today, besides like people who were influenced by Lil Wayne, but even these artists influenced by Lil Wayne, you will notice the ones that actually do use lyricism. Everybody has taken this approach now, and they forget Eminem was one of the biggest influences of it. But he grabbed it from other artists as well, but he like really brought it to the forefront.
It's like that.
Eminem.
And you got to think, this is what, like 96? So it was so far ahead of its time.
What? It's only fair to warn, I was born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord. Warlord of rap that'll bash you with a 2x4 board and smash into your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford. But a motor dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse than a helicopter propeller. Got you.
Worse than the helicopter propeller, the mozzarella worse than the helicopter propeller. Yo, this is what you could see everybody around like, yo, I can't be around this guy right now. He's so locked in. Look at his eyes. This dude, he's locked in. This is it. This is life or death.
Born with a set of horns and metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord.
So obviously he's saying I got metaphors attached to my dang umbilical cord. I came out a warlord of rap. Basically saying I came out the womb ready to go, ready to battle. Evil as hell.
Warlord of rap that'll bash you with a 2x4 board and smash into your Honda Accord with a 4-door Ford. But a motor dropping an acapella, the chopper fella, the mozzarella worse than a helicopter propeller. Got you locked in a cellar with your skeleton showing, developing anorexia. While I'm standing next to you, eating a full-course meal, watching you starve to death with an IV in your vein, feeding you liquid Darvocet. Pumping you full of drugs.
Yeah, how messed up that is. That's what I'm talking about, that shock value shit. And basically saying right there, like, watching you, locking you up in the basement, watching you starve to death while I'm eating a full course meal, and then injecting stuff into your veins.
Watching you starve to death with an IV in your vein, feeding you liquid Darvocet. Pumping you full of drugs. Full of plugs on the gunshot victims, full of bullet slugs. So we're picked up in an ambulance and driven to receiving with the asses ripped out of their pants and given a less than 20% chance of living. Have a possible placement as a hospital patient, storing their dead bodies in grandma's little basement.
Say that again.
To receiving with the asses ripped out of their pants and given a less than 20% chance of living. Have a possible placement as a hospital patient.
Possible placement as a hospital patient. It's all tongue twisters, man.
And given a less than 20% chance of living. Have a possible placement as a hospital patient. Storing their dead bodies in grandma's little basement. Dr. Kevorkian has arrived to perform an autopsy on you while you scream, I'm still alive. Driving a rusty scalpel in through the top of your scalp and pulling your Adam's apple out through your mouth. But I called the fire department, I've hired an arson to set fire to carpet and burn up your entire apartment.
See how it's got the room lit up? Like, this was, at this time, man, it was unheard of. But listen to this last scheme one more time before we get out of here.
On you while you scream, I'm still alive. Driving a rusty scalpel in through the top of your scalp and pulling your Adam's apple out through your mouth.
So he was doing this, like, Kevorkian, Jeffrey Dahmer, like, serial killer type shit as he started, and no one heard this side. Like, there was always gangster rap and all this stuff, but Eminem formulated Slim Shady, which was just this evil cartoon character, but took on the images of all these, past murderers and serial killers. That's why you've always seen like 3 a.m. in the morning and all this. He's carried on with this throughout his entire career. Relapse is a huge example of that. But watch this right here.
But I called the fire department, I've hired an arson to set fire to carpet and burn up your entire apartment.
So ridiculous, dude. So ridiculous, man. So when people like here's the thing. Somebody just came out with a top 10 list the other day. I forgot who it was. I don't really pay attention to too much shit, to be honest with you. Put this man at number 5, which is fine. I totally get it. Everybody has their own preferences. But you've really got to think about impact and lyrical abilities and storytelling as well. Dude, and I don't mean impact as in like just for the culture. I mean of rap. This is a rappers, not what you've done with your money investment wise after you became successful. That's a totally different topic. We're talking about rapping, lyricism, impact on hip hop. To put him at number 5 was almost insulting. But I mean, there's some great names in there. You got Jay-Z. I don't remember who was in front. I think Biggie Smalls. You had Nicki Minaj on the damn list or something like that too. I was like, no offense to Nicki, man. Nicki did her thing. They had to put a woman on there to not be biased. I don't know who the hell's making these lists, man. I got to find that list. What was that list? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now what that list was. I glanced over it when I was going through something. I don't remember what I was doing. I may have seen it at work or something. Top 10 hip hop artist list 2023. I don't even know who came out with it. Post Malone, what? No, who just rolled it out? I literally just seen it. Where did I see it at? Either way, I'm about to drop it here in a second, but no, I'm gonna find it. That's how I am, dude. I can't let stuff go. Come on, man. Where's this damn list at? Okay, I think I found it. Okay, I lied. I didn't find it. Anyways, yeah, this I don't know where the hell this list is, man. I thought I seen somebody post it, and I'm losing my damn mind. Or was it No Life Shack? Did I see No Life Shack on Instagram? Hold on, I'm sorry, man. I gotta find this shit. I can't because it's something that needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. Yeah, this is it. Bill. Okay, it's from chart data. Chart data. Billboard and Vibes greatest rappers of all time. All right. So we're just talking about rap. Number one, Jay Z. Okay, cool. Number two, Kendrick Lamar. Okay, but came up studying everybody else. But okay, that's fine. Three Nas. Okay. Tupac 4. Eminem 5. Big 6. Lil Wayne 7. Drake 8. Snoop Dogg 9. Nicki Minaj 10. I don't know who made this list, but I mean, dude, like even though Life Shack said Andre 3K, where's J. Cole? Like you're gonna put Nicki Minaj above J. Cole. Like I get it, but Drake isn't even a rapper. He is a pop artist. He raps as a pop artist. That's not a rapper. That is a pop artist who also raps. And Kendrick Lamar, I consider him one of the greats as well, but he studied each one of these artists. And a lot of his cadences and flow patterns are reminiscent of Eminem. And he even has said it in interviews. You can hear a lot of Eminem in my music, and I am aware of that. I think he even did like a freestyle of him trying to do My Name Is while absolutely hammered. So like to put him at number two, like I feel like that should be swapped. I feel like Eminem and Jay Z should be at one or two, and then Pac or even Pac should be up there too. Jay Z, what he did for the culture and what he did with his money, and that's very important too. And Jay Z is one of my favorite rappers of all time because I relate to Jay Z. But I can't, as a lyricist, I can't put him at number one. I put him at like number. I go with M and Pac. M Pac, Big. Biggie was more lyrical, was lyrically better than Jay Z. But Jay Z also, man, Jay Z has some classics. It's a tough list, man. But the ending there, the ending there with Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, and Drake. Like, look, Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I love Snoop. I love Snoop to death. But I mean, dude, like, lyricism wise, I mean, J. Cole, like I said, but you also got to think about impact on like Doggy Style was a huge album, but how many other albums besides Doggy Style really had an impact? Now he's a household name, of course, but we're talking about rap here. So you gotta like make separate categories whenever you're creating these lists, or else it creates controversy. Or I mean, it's selling. It's a talking point. Like me, I'm spending 5 minutes discussing this after an Eminem freestyle, but I feel Eminem should be at the top of that list somewhere, at least one or two spot. Like you can't deny the record sales, you can't deny the lyricism. Nobody is or was ever rapping like that, and this is in '96. It's not even close. You can take the best rapper alive, place them next to Eminem, and he will eat them alive. I think 50 Cent even said that. He said they're meatloaf. It's if you let them you let them get their stuff together, Eminem get their stuff together. It's over. There's no comparison. And I'm not trying to say this is a biased person and people can say, oh, because you're white. No, dude, like I didn't grow up listening to Eminem only, dude. I come from the south side of Chicago. I grew up listening to street hustling music because that's what I did. I grew up selling drugs. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was my life. Like, so that's what I relate to. That's what I listen to. But I recognize the pen, the patterns, the lyricism, the cadences, the flows, the pockets, the characters. Dude, from 2002 to like 2006, man, it was all Aftermath and Shady. Before that, 2000. Sorry, I take that back. It was like 2000. Like Eminem said it. I had enough money to retire. What do you say? Something about I had enough money in '02 to burn it right in front of you. Oh, that was Kill Shot. That alone is a bar that slept on. Like, dude, Eminem could have retired. He had 3 albums that blew by the time he was 29. He's got what, like 3 or 4 diamond albums now himself. It's unheard of, dude. And he's still alive and still going. It's unheard of. But I'm done. I'm done ranting. That was my rant for the day. That was a short video anyway. So guys, I need your help though. What Eminem stuff am I still missing out on? Comment down below. Let me know. If you want uncensored stuff and you want to reach out to me personally, Patreon is the best way. It's like $3 to join, dude. It ain't shit. And you get no ads and you can make paid for donations and stuff like that and actually get your video seen. I can curse. I can really go in depth on stuff, but on YouTube, I can't even do anything anymore. So, but I'm still going to try to help these artists spread their message. Why at the end of every video do I have indigestion? I got to talk to a doctor, dude. What's going on? I noticed that. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe. Thanks for letting me rant. I love you. Today's a ranting day. I love you. Follow me to the next one. Let me know what it is. Like I said, help me fight the system. Please like, go subscribe. Go to Eminem's page. Go subscribe as well. Anybody going through it? A tornado warning or something? Anybody going through anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction? Please don't hesitate to hit me up. I've got your back. I can't solve all your problems, but if you just need someone to talk to, please reach out. I've got your back. I mean it. If you're uncomfortable with that, I totally get it. My Discord's up and running. It is free to join. There's a mental health forum. There's a general chat. There's people who are just sharing music, people who are freestyling, people who are making beats, buying beats, beatboxing. It's a place for people to go network. So I've been trying to push to let you guys know that, hey, there's a place to go. But like I said, if you really want to get a hold of me, Instagram's one way. It might take me a little bit longer. But Patreon, dude, my watch goes off as soon as one of my subscribers messages me and I get right back to you. And yeah, that's where I'm going to be doing a lot of my... Well, I can't do any more paid for donations here because YouTube is, YouTube. Let me create. Let me be creative. I love you guys. Follow me to the next one. I'm just itching my knee. Get your mind up and gutter. Follow me to the next one. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. CliffBeats out.